speaking. Speaking. Speaking.
Muy buenas y bienvenidos de nuevo, mis queridos amigos y amigas. ¿Qué tal estáis? Espero que muy bien. Aquí estamos de nuevo para continuar un poquito con The Outer World. Vamos para allá. Bueno, vienen juegos interesantes, este año, Resident Evil, qué ganas del Resident Evil, chaval. Christmas Desert y muchos más. Tendremos un nuevo Call of Duty, un nuevo Battlefield, como dijeron que iban a hacer los de Battlefield. No me extrañaría. Esperemos que tengamos muchas cositas chulas este año. Tengo que ver cuándo son, porque Ubisoft hay Ubisoft. Bueno, aparte de Ubisoft, que dijo el tema del The Division, pero tampoco sabemos mucho más ahora mismo. Los de Xbox sí que dijeron. Ay, mierda. Yo recomiendo meter al menos uno en cerrajería y igual metería otro en pirateo para empezar, pero cada uno que ponga lo que quiera. Y ventajas. Estamos disponibles estas. Tal me parece interesante. Coste 1 punto de venta. No entiendo. Bueno. Suda. Me suda todo. Melazo. Melazo. Hostia, no sé por qué lo veo muy...
This unit requires your assistance, Commander. Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the 2 housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander. Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander. Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander. An Earth Directorate agent prepares for all eventualities, including, additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to improve your experience of Valerie. An upgraded Valerie unit will boost the team's overall level of effect. Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes.
No entiendo nada. Pero,
Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally. Your ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%.
No es. La incógnita. Algo me mola. Me duele la vida. Vale, pues yo creo que ya está.
All these years and I still can't get my head around what
Qué pena que no esté en
Augustine did.
español, de verdad.
Sacrificing our whole team.
Qué falla.
And for what? What did our blood pay for? Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew. More like 9 and change. And a rough 9 years at that. But who's counting? You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able. Might be you're giving me more grace than I deserve, but either way, thank you. So then, I gather Val's described our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The Commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift,
No
and
recuerdo
Agent
haber recibido
DeVries'
esos
survival.
informes.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead.
Dime.
I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her. It'll be an adventure. Funny how often you seem to stumble into those. She's going to ground now, but as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries was inserted at the Vox relay station on Paradise Island. She had followed protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts. From your lips written into law. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended. It'd be a death sentence. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert pinged DeVries' tracker in a town, name of Fairfield. Wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than insulting your Protectorate communications hub.
Mi dubità especial. Solo tengo dos ahora mismo. O sea. Paradise Island. Welcome. Mira. C. Habilidad acompañante 1. V. Habilidad acompañante 2. No cambia mucho, la verdad. Pero bueno.
See that in the sky there?
¡Es el chimete,
Box
campeón!
stations serve
Gran-
as key communication hubs for the Protectorate. Unauthorized visitors are likely to be shot or hanged on site.
And that's why we're headed to Fairfield first. Less chance of us getting shot while picking up debris trail.
Still fresh and relevant today, like a hopeful dream trapped in amber. Here's a song.
La caída te ha matado. Bien, buena descripción. Ese es el... está... Este es el de Outer World.
Curated playlists
Selene.
picked out explicitly for you. The sovereign's chosen.
De Outer World 2, para ser exactos. De Outer Worlds 2.
At the risk of sounding glib, that ain't a good sign.
Correction. The sign seems to be functioning nominally.
Can't say the same for the trooper.
Bueno, tiene sus limitaciones.
The insides are leaking.
Emergency advisor.
Take the heat off you, Commander. Don't just shoot in the thin air.
Company.
Must be from that
Whoa there, go-getter.
¿En serio?
Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous
No, es un
regime,
intento de
but you
follows.
lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject.
Pero
Even
más
so,
escriteado,
going to
un
have to
poquito
ask
más
you to
pasillero
identify
y
yourself.
más...
Still a war on and all.
Todo el rato cachondeo.
Huh. Really? Everyone knows we're cultivating our sprat population for a new deep-fried snack line. So I refuse to fall for such a ham-handed attempt at dissemblance. Look, we're Auntie's Choice. Lying's fine. We downright admire it even, if you pull it off. Next time, try a little harder. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way. As I've never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milver Street knows everybody, though. Probably ask him. Anything else? What? You been in hibernation or something? We're here to bring the free market's liberation to the people of Arcadia. And Arcadia's bounty to the rest of the galaxy, of course. Got a convoy overdue back from the landing pad. Admit I'm a bit worried. Something tells me you ran into the reason they ain't been back. See any sign of them? Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. You didn't happen to find it, did you? Well, never too late to start. Them Protectorate drones been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. You find a way to put a stop to them, there's a bounty for it. Bounty terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar. Just down the lane here. Oh, we got everything. One of them, at least. Clinics. Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
Within 3 atmospheres of pressure.
Y aquí está Fiji.
Can't believe some of those Protectorate hull heads just couldn't see the benefit of self-betterment.
Yeah, let them simmer themselves. Less able bodies.
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see.
Auntie's Choice
Mark
welcomes
my words. When my deal comes through, I'll have enough bits to own the...
Mola, es muy fallow, seguro que puedes robar
Wasn't
por
being
ahí.
ironical about the giant hologram over town hall. Well, guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that minister like she said.
Mira, esta bien roba.
Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant
Mira,
state of
Tita Cleo.
consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No,
Auntie.
Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Now, hold a moment, Carr. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point. Especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel.
Demasiado bla 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 para no estar en
matter were a
España.
stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which?
Es una de las cosas que
you
por
seem an
desgracia la
observant
IA
sort,
hará
so
bien,
I expect you
aunque
tired
deberían
of Milver
hacerlo
Street's
las
bluster soon
compañías,
enough.
contratando
Come see me before
peña y
agreeing to
dobladores
whatever absurdity
profesionales.
he proposes.
Pero como no lo hacen los
Unlike
hijos de
him,
puta,
I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Alone at last. I never thought she'd leave. Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics,
Aburro
Commercial
demasiado bla,
Condottieri,
bla, bla.
President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs? Everything happens for a reason. Yes. Yes, I can see that kind of line working with our protectorate demographic. I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
With that hat? Absolutely not.
Is this a bad time to mention I can read lips? Tisk tisk. I appreciate your devotion to remaining mum, but I simply cannot work with a freelancer who I do not intimately understand. Ambitious, aren't we? Easily the best protected location on Paradise Island. Hardly a place for a stroll. But if you assist me, I promise to get you in some. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed. You can't blame a body for wanting to practice, can you? Fine. I'll give it to you straight then. Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing. But for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in meaningless combat. I seek a persuasive method of alleviating this conflict. The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment to ease the temperament of wayward subjects. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about the process and where it is performed. This is the prize I seek. I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Ceylon, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time. Consequently, I must presume the worst. I have some faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat. Perhaps I saw such a name amidst my perusal of the Protectorate domicile assignment records. The record room is in this building. You have my permission to peruse at your leisure. Yes, one additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with me, though that is a bridge most worth burning in my estimate. An opportunity to attain my goals and stick my finger in Babylon's eye? Today's as grand as when I led in the performance department showing of Life of a Salesman. Find your way to the Ministry of Accuracy. And if Trooper Ceylon is still alive,
Mola porque te lo
send
puedes
her
volver a
back here
pasar
to
con
keep
otras
working.
decisiones.
She's still contracted to us after all.
Recomiendo guardar. Y más cuando vais a hacer cosas como robar o... Paltito, chaval. Y aquí guardamos otra. Hacerme caso.
Watch out for that Auntie-Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems. Even the whole of Spacer's Choice couldn't outmaneuver her.
¿Y dónde estará su camarote, tío? Porque yo he cogido una llave, de la hostia, ¿eh? You attack the people. ¿Y dónde estará su caja? Porque nosotros tenemos aquí algo hemos cogido. En Furtat. Como una leve fragancia a rosas como él, como mola. Es de su casa. Está en su casa. ¿Sabes? ¿Dónde está la casa? Tundens and the people. Tundens and the people. Tundens and the people.
Auntie's Choice is a proud Spacer's Choice, Zero G Brew, and antibiotics. Everything you need to get through your day.
Ectoplasm. Wait. Nope. Just Taro X.
Es esta. Es esta. Es esta. Seguro, ¿eh? ¿Ves? Es que no falla.
Degrees sure has some
Where?
chic putting the Earth Directorate symbol on her wall after everything she's done.
Lo hemos encontrado, ¿eh?
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. It seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me, though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters. I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer.
Si lo ponéis en español es como si estuviéramos viendo una serie y estamos todos aquí súper guay. Si no, pues yo me canso, me aburro, la gente se cansa, se aburre porque claro, aquí tengo que...
So I thought.
Y claro, y si estoy viéndolo en pequeñito como...
Information came to light.
Y, o sea,
I've seen the
por
numbers.
favor, traduzcan los juegos
I've
al
seen the
español.
equations.
Voces, por
While I
favor.
don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it. Though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I? I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking? How can you be so even-tempered about this? I know you didn't know her like I did. Like I thought I did, but she betrayed us. She killed our friends, Commander. Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, no point in dredging up the past. Should have known it wouldn't rest. DeVries may have saved me on Triangular, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy. Y'all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, ain't a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us. Reckon so. Figured my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the Order's numbers. Ain't cynical if it turns out true. DeVries was willing to sacrifice us. I have to know what for. I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic. Real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks. Maybe. She seemed tore up about the choice after the fact. Guilty. Not sure if that makes me feel better. I don't take issue with folks clinging to whatever keeps them afloat. Math, science, the grand architect, void, even capital. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue.
Hostia. Madre mía el juego.
If only DeVries had shared in our good judgment, huh? Whatever her plans, she started putting them in place while stationed undercover at the Vox Relay. Our next point of order ought to be getting in there. Reckon there's got to be someone on the island who can help us with that. Let's keep asking around. Friendly-like.
¿500 metros? ¿Qué estamos, locos? ¿En serio?
Best keep your lamps lit for wildlife.
Hostile wildlife. Familial classification of Raptidon. Detected ahead.
I swear that was I'm the one you need to worry about. I'm out.
Target in range. Not possible. Target's current range.
The idea is to kill them before you die. Might I have a word, Commander?
We're closed.
Vamos por culo, ¿eh? Estamos cerrados, yo te lo he robado.
Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan. Why are you asking? Who are you?
The people she tried to kill.
By the architect. I had no idea. I wish I could say it was unbelievable. I was afraid she was becoming a danger to herself and to others. But this is horrifying.
Yeah, imagine how we feel. Why don't you tell us where she is so we can make sure she ain't being a danger to herself or others?
And how are you going to do that?
That ain't something you ought to be concerning yourself about.
If you think I'm going to help you do what I think you're talking about, you are deluded. It is of no matter, regardless. I do not know where she is. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island. I'm afraid she's going to do something terrible, but I just don't know what. Maybe none of this would have happened had I not introduced her to Victor. How did... You saw her terminal, didn't you? Victor's an Order archivist. We were all friends for a time. But then, shortly before the schism, they started talking to some others inside the Order. That's when things became tense. I started to become uneasy, scared. She kept getting angrier with the Order the more she worked with Victor and her contacts. On top of everything else, it became just too much for me.
Paz y felicidad.
among other things. For some reason, she was obsessed with the cliffhanger ending of Chapter 6. It was the one where capitalist fanatics brought complete destruction upon Arcadia. But you know how it works. It was somehow miraculously saved at the beginning of the next chapter. Didn't matter to DeVries, though. She just kept going over it and over it. Would have talked to a Crabble about it if there was no one else to listen. That, and the invasion itself, set her mind to dark things. I begged her not to go down that road again. She was so agitated when I first met her. Must have been 7, going on 8 years ago now. She never slept, didn't talk to anyone if she could avoid it. After we became friends, she began to change. Still bothered her from time to time, but I thought it mostly behind her. I couldn't watch her go back to how she'd been. Or worse.
Poco conversacional es esto.
No. But it had to be someone's fault, right? The Protectorate couldn't possibly have failed to safeguard the colony. Then they had to answer the accusations the Order leveled at them. We became friends when she... well, she saved me. I'd said something without thinking. Must have been distracted. We all know to watch every last word. For some reason, she interceded on my behalf with an Arbiter. And she convinced him he didn't hear what he actually did. No one does that. Void, I didn't think anyone could.
She ain't the only one.
It's difficult to explain. She spoke about things in unfamiliar ways. I felt her words to be freeing, at first. But slowly, I began to feel unmoored, doubting everything I ever knew. She said learning the truth of things was worth it. But now I question whether her truth... Some days I wish I'd never listened to her at all.
Know a little something about that, too.
I did try to. Once. After the corporatists invaded Paradise Island and took over Fairfield. They seemed to let anyone in there. Some boy...
That is Agent DeVries' identification code, Commander.
She said it had some meaning from her previous life. I'd hoped she'd left something for me, but the safe was empty. What do you mean? It was where she worked, one of the Protectorate's communications hubs. She didn't speak of it much, at least to me. She may have spoken to Victor about it. I know I've no right to ask this of you, but when you find her, please remind her of who she used to be. She's unwell, but I know there's still hope for her. That's all I can ask.
Hostia. Si hubiéramos robado el diario antes, tío. La puta. Bueno, pues ahora lo sabemos.
Welcome back to my chapel of fear and futility. It was a code she used for everything. I'm ashamed to admit, I did break into her safe using that code. Was hoping she'd left me something, but it was empty. She did say once it had some meaning from her.
That is Agent DeVries.
She said it had some meaning. She kept getting angrier with the Order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts. On top of everything else... I know I've no right to ask this of you, but that's...
Menuda fumada. Y esto me lo llevo también. Pues, ahora sí, ¿ahora qué? Ahora ha cambiado, todo el mundo, ¿Ahora qué? Pero la tengo que ir andando. ¿Eh? Habéis visto, ¿no? Para cambiaros de arma, tabulador. Y la arrastráis, por ejemplo. Y listo. Clic y arrastrar. Os ponéis encima de esto. Y equipar. Muy chulos. La arrastras al sitio. Y con los cuchillos lo mismo. Lo cambias. Así. Abajo, de todas maneras, si os fijáis, os pone las opciones. Si os ponéis encima, os dice las teclas, por si estáis en otra plataforma. Simplemente ponedlas encima en el menú. Tengo 2 puntos, ¿eh? Tengo 2 puntos, me lo dejo. Mira que rico, no, macho. Hostia puta. Me da pereza. Me da pereza. Pero... para que veáis la biología de los bichos estos. Pero para adentro. 600 metros. Aquí había algo. Bueno.
Bet we can sneak in there. Want to give it a try, Commander?
Right, so?
I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn, but void it. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-protectorate, tracked on the Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit. Brief one, of course. Not sure he'd still consider me such, but that's part and parcel. I had some bad years on my own. Now with you here, being part of a team, this might with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe. After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, to help folks in
No
different spots.
traducido y me está empezando a
Fighting
caer mal
protector
ahora
tyranny
mismo.
too small,
O sea, no me
for
cae
Zeb,
mal, pero
as it turned out.
mira, me duermo.
He was I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the Protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action. I agree. But the problem with burning down a system is finding ways out for all the innocent folk trapped inside it. That wasn't the goal anyway. Just helping out where we could. We worked hard, but the Protectorate's arbiters and sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot. Yeah, that's what I keep telling myself too. Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the
Tío,
struggle
que sí, que quieres llevar a tu colega, ya está, tío.
Gotta stay on
Déjame.
mental refreshment for his trouble.
De verdad, o
That's the last I heard
sea.
of him. Teresa. Much appreciated, Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. It's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts.
Eyes up, outsiders.
You there. Keep your hands where I can see them.
Ready to take the heat over, Commander.
Tío, queríamos a su colega, pues ahora hay que ir a ver a su colega, ¿sabes? Mierda de los cojones. Si lo sé, no le digo nada. Si lo sé, no le digo nada. Menos mal que luego hay viaje rápido, tío, ¿no? Tío, puta. Hostia. Vampira.
Lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri Center. You must help me. You must.
¿Ves? Eso es como en el faro.
Homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable. Help me formulate a cure. Hello? Calling out to any random non-kill crazy
Is suggested.
Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri Center. You must help me. You must. My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo.
Engaging.
Hello? My favorite kind. Out to any random non-kill crazed.
Bien, si te mola este tipo de juegos. Y si entiendes inglés mejor, porque si no. Demasiado bla bla bla.
Confronting threat.
Un mini follow lo llamaría.
Lord, I haven't felt this high strung since Horizon Point.
Niles.
Howdy, Zed. You look... Wow.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you?
Head all clear? I
must say you took quite the perambulation.
El modo automático
I
este
didn't wear out your rotation
pasa
adapters.
las conversaciones solas, tío.
Zeb, this is the commander I told you about. One in charge of the Horizon Point mission.
You are keeping company these days. Just not mine.
Un poco soplagadita sí que eres.
That would depend on what vision you have for Arcadia's future. Everyone seems to think they alone know what's best for this colony.
I'm not just here to gas you over.
Que no se quemen
I want to set things right between us.
Now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you.
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting.
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra? Fuck! It's all coming apart.
Oh, alguien está en apuro. ¿Vas a tentar la ayuda de Nils ahora? A ver.
That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. But obviously, something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board.
I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing...
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
Estás muerto, estás ahogado. Vale, gracias. Me molaría que pusieran fatalities, ¿sabes? Ya que el juego es muy de eso. Vídeos ahí de como ¡ay! Te ahogas y vomitas, ya sabes. Bueno, pues ya lo sabéis. Agua caca. ¡Hombre! ¡Vayadri! ¿Cómo estamos, amigos? Oh, me duele todo, ¿eh? Vamos a hacer un teleport. Teleport. Viaje rápido, espacio. ¡Pum! Lo mejor del juego. Oh. Alexa, comunica. Alarma, 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 alarma.
Stranger, consider yourself lucky that I've been ordered to not open fire unless fired upon. I will not suffer an outsider to trespass and trample further through our lands. Turn back from this bridge now, lest my ever-depleting prudence be spent.
Un momento porque se va a quemar todo. Tendré que volver a salir porque si no se quemará. Seguro, ¿eh? Alexa, avísame en 5 minutos. Vale. No voy a pisotear nada. Pum, pum, pum. Necesito observación 3.
If you are not a loyal Protectorate subject, you will not cross this bridge. Be grateful I do not judge with such haste as my superior to the north. He's been fervent of late, looking for any Protectorate subjects who have displayed disloyalty in his estimation. Any associations with wrongdoers results in swift execution. That has, unfortunately, put many folk in his sights, myself included. And so we wait for the proverbial axe to fall. You actually believe you can contend with him. You are mistaken. He'll cut you open gleefully, then issue you demerits for bleeding on the floor. And you also have no business at the relay, as far as I can surmise.
Viva la Tito familia, me cago en la leche.
You dare to propose an arrangement? I may have need of your help, stranger. If you are ready to seize an opportunity to show fealty, I know of 2 traitors who yet remain on this island. Bring them to me, and I'll dispose of them before the Brigadier questions. In return, I shall grant you clearance to cross the bridge.
A lot more folks are gonna die if we don't catch up to DeVries. We have to consider our options, even the ugly ones. If these folks are deserving, maybe it's worth it.
I commend you for your eager interest. I think 2 traitors in particular. First is Ida Rutledge, a worker at Spire. I once had utmost respect for her. We were, oh, damn it all, we were friends. When the Grove went silent during the invasion, I assumed she'd fought to the death as any... But reportedly, she's not only failed to die, but is also teaching the enemy soldiers how to use the equipment. Conspiring against us. Such treachery is unconscionable. Saving oneself at the expense of one... Never would I have imagined she would spit in the face of all our values.
Yeah.
What I do is for the greater glory of Arcadia. With that matter sorted, I simply require the second traitor in hand, Charlton Weintracht of Westport. It should not escape your notice that we share the same surname. He too failed to die defending his home during the invasion alongside the other residents of Westport. They'll be seen to in time. But Charlton, well, I must deal with him personally. Oh, how I anticipate wiping that smug expression off his face. Are these orders clear? An outrageous notion. I am through justifying myself. But beware if you...
A right shifty-looking individual, if you ask me.
Ready to waste it on your command. Commander, watch your face!
Alexa, para. Alexa, comunica. Mamá, la mierda.
Eyes up. Outsiders approaching the south gate.
Ready to waste.
Vale. Es que no hay puente, claro. Vale, vale. Lo pillo.
Eyes up. Outsiders approaching the south gate. That was most uncalled for.
¿Y cómo cambio la gana? ¿Sabes? Es esta mierda. Y esto haciendo él. ¿En combate no me dejan cambiar arma? No entiendo. ¿Qué pasa, tío?
Commander.
Emergency protocol syringe is primed.
Ready to waste them.
it. Remain vigilant.
Engaging hostile life form.
Somebody lost? Target reacquired.
This unit is concerned for the commander's well-being.
Seize all.
Bring hole in the head! You lot couldn't hit the... Ain't recharged!
No sé, es una forma de hacerlo, ¿no? Digo yo. No voy a hacer todo el rato. No, ahora esto, no, ahora aquello. Toma por culo.
Engaging combat.
Me están dando experiencia, pues supongo que eso será bueno.
Probably my most preferred way.
Ah, ya hay puente. A tomar por culo. Pues ya está, puente bajado. ¿Qué? ¿Que no? Sí, te digo yo que sí. A tomar por saco. Y ya está. Infíltrate. Infiltrado. ¿Algún problema?
Prisoner 349893938A. There is no place for you in the paradigm. You are hereby sentenced to death for the crimes of desertion and opposing the lawful authority of the Protectorate.
No! Wait, I beg of you! I was just afraid of Montelli! He's taken leave of his mental faculties! His way is no longer that of the Sovereign! Thank the stars! I was sure that was the end of me. Thank you for saving me. I wish I could return your kindness in some capacity, but I left everything behind when I fled. Though you're most welcome to my old Protectorate equipment on that ledge. I won't require any of it from here on out. That part of my life is behind me for good, it seems. Of course. You've already done so much for me. I won't take any more of your time. Thank you, stranger. And may the Sovereign protect you. Thank you again, stranger. Once I've stopped shaking, I'll head northwest to meet my partner.
Figured this ship would have departed by now. You know how Sentinels are. They take their time with traitors and instigators.
Agents, prepare for combat. Enthusiastically.
Igual habría que haber grabado, ¿eh? No te digo nada. Antes de tirarnos ahí a la piscina. El combate tampoco es que sea una locura, pero bueno, le falta un bat como en el otro juego. Con el faro. Ay, Dios mío, Dios mío. Sí que me muero de sueño, ¿eh? Voy a irme a dormir, pues ya. Guardar partida, acordad de guardar partida, hostia.
Figured this ship would have departed by now. You know how Sentinels are. They take their time with...
Hostia, esto es, hostia, guapo, ¿no, tío? Guapo, ¿no, tío?
Time with traitors and instigators.
Pushing ahead!
Things take time, Commander.
This unit patiently awaits repair.
Rival dispatched. Charging. The NBR. Advance.
A ver. Es que si no tengo municiones, no mola. Munición. Munición. 16 tiros, ¿sabes? 16 tiros. ¿Sabes qué 16
Ship would have
tiros?
departed by now.
¿Qué ha pasado ahí?
The Sovereign.
No sé. ¿Qué ha pasado ahí? ¿Me lo puedes explicar? Eso suele deshacer a los enemigos. ¿Y cómo lo he cambiado? ¿Cómo lo he cambiado? ¿Dónde estoy? ¿Qué? Ahí se fuma un porrito. ¿Quién se fuma un porrito? Lupita. Vale, a ver. X. Ah, es con la X se cambia. Perfecto. Inventario. Esto por aquí. Esto. ¿Qué es esto?
Figured this ship would have departed by now. You know how Sentinels are. They take their time with traitors and instigators.
Pero tío, es que los movimientos son un poco horticultores. Lo vamos a dejar. Los movimientos son un poco horticultores. Y te quedas ahí. Ahí está. Mira.
Giving chase.
These things take time, Commander.
Confronting
Lights flashing before my eyes, Commander.
System applied.
Y es que se tiene una... como una mini-mi, ¿eh? Ahora que ir a por eso primero. Oh, podemos pasar de ellos, claro. Ahora he pillado.
Enemies detected.
It is the duty of every protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. Never more content. Never more content.
Break as many fingers as pleases you. Still won't change my tune. Wait, who are you? I'm certain I haven't seen you before. I remember all my oppressors.
We're not Protectorate. We're your ticket out of this hotbox. Esculepe sent us.
Esculepe? Zeb sent you?
No me aburre, si no
Wait,
mato a alguien, no
you're
tal,
Niles,
de vez
aren't
en
you?
cuando, ¿sabes?
Count on Zeb to go as far as raising the dead to help. But it's too late. That wasn't meant to be pointed. I'm sure it wasn't easy getting this far. What?
Oh. The others don't look like they suffered easy deaths.
Montelli, damn him! He executed March and Pharaoh outright, ranting about traitors. Then the Consul Sentinel arrived to conduct a... She tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm for the work. I'm only here because the Consul wants someone brought back to him, alive. Lucky me. Thanks. Can't take all the credit, though. The Sentinel seemed spent. Quick, though. Before I forget or we're interrupted, I memorized the cipher. It's 02519W. Should help Zeb decode the intelligence we sent him a whole lot faster. Kind of you to offer, but I'm not going anywhere.
If you're too hurt to walk, I'm sure the commander and I could...
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won. And then, just as we leave orbit, I'm going to blow her pretty ship to pieces. I'm no martyr. If there was another way to protect Zebulon and our cell, I'll make it look like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some frayed wires near the fuel system. With the right spark, I
have my doubts. Even if she managed to spark a few wires, that ship's bound to have a fire suppression system.
What do you propose, then?
Not blowing yourself up, for starters.
You know how relentless the Protectorate is. But if I die, that's the end of it. The Consul will turn his attention elsewhere, and our cause can... Please, if you can help me sabotage the transport, then help me.
Might be I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander?
Lo mejor es que explote con ella. Creo que la opción más segura es dejar subir a bordo con la encendida.
Yes, Commander. Stay put. Shouldn't take me too long. Done. Won't go into the particulars, but you can trust that ship will blow the moment it hits orbit.
Excellent work. I see why Zebulon liked having you around. I'd say I won't forget how you've helped me, but, well, you know.
Voy a volar por los aires.
Tell Zeb what happened, won't you? That it was my decision. And I was at peace with it. The brave...
Good luck, Audra.
Qué locura.
Politics with some light instruction. Restorative cocktails will raise my expectations.
Whoa, Val. Watch where you're pointing that shooter of yours. You've been pitching a little unevenly.
Since the fastball incident of '97, automechs are not permitted to participate in tossball games, leagues, or tournaments.
I mean, your aim's been off. Wouldn't want me or the good commander here catching any strays.
When attempting to capture a stray animal, approach slowly and quietly. If the animal senses danger, it may grow aggressive.
You know what? Forget I said anything. You're doing great.
Se Borja. Buenas noches. Ole, muy bien, Borja.
Avoided
Entering a
element.
confrontational
Serves the sovereign.
Sensors indicate
find something disruptive.
Confía en tu tía Cleo. Tenemos que haber grabado otra vez. Hostia, ¿qué dices, hombre? Hostia, que si teníamos que haber grabado, ¿viste? ¿Sabes?
What the? Free thinkers! Serve this up.
Enough troublemaker.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
What do you mean you're leaving? Leaving?
Ship's over. I have a life outside this place, you know.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
What do you mean you're leaving?
Ship's over. It's over. I have a life outside this place, you know.
A life? Outside our lab? No. Now what?
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just...
Ya puta, Na 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 na.
What do you mean you're leaving?
Ship's over.
No, esto está pasando.
Life outside this place, you know.
Represent a fascinatingly complex ecological network.
You've returned, but where are the others? Hold a moment. What's that in the sky? What in the blazes was that? What do you mean? All of them? And you didn't think to dissuade her? Damn it, Niles! Our cause isn't served by more corpses. You're right. Was she at least able to give you the cipher before she... I wish the success of this venture had not come at such a Perhaps I was mistaken about your commitment to making amends.
Can't fault you for having doubts.
I hope you'll both forgive me my earlier disposition. I'm not normally so... surly. Customers? Oh, you mean patrons. And they spit? How unhygienic. I haven't much to reward you with, but take this. It's something I had started on for Niles long ago. Hope this information came at a steep price, but I'll put it to good use. Expect to hear from me should our cause require further assistance from the Earth Directorate's best. Do you always put your... Always put your hands on other...
Yo creo que no me ha sido la pena, ¿no? Pues ya está. Se carga y punto. Na na na. Na 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 na. Na na na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
That's all for a debrief, Commander.
Let me know when you need it.
Unit advises healing yourself. Now.
I'm the one you need to worry about. Your finger's still tired.
Assistance.
Hombre, ya que nos han dado una mejora de grupo, pues habrá que usar la mejora de grupo. Y si la mejora de grupo está aquí porque me lo voy a ir para allá, porque me pongo aquí y ya está, tío. Punto, tío. Todo, tío. Fácil y sencillo, tío. En un banco de trabajo, tío. No te comas la olla, tío. Caducado.
Feels good, don't it? Helping folks like Zeb and Audra hit back against the Protectorate.
¿Y esa
Almost
máscara?
like being back with the Earth Directorate. Yeah. Guess I am. First time in a long time I felt something kin to hope. It's easy to focus on all that's going wrong, but wins ought to be celebrated too. Wait, hold on. You can make balloon animals? Who, me? No. Definitely not. Definitely. No offense, Commander. Shucks, Commander. I'm gonna get top-heavy you keep paying me compliments like that. Thanks again for going out of your way to help Zeb. Now I can focus on hunting down the Breeze without...
Muy bien. A ver. En el mapa, cuando estéis en una zona y queráis teletransportaros, no hace falta que salgáis andando. Le dais aquí arriba a región. ¿Veis? Que pone local y región. Y aquí ya en la región podéis teletransportaros. Si queréis ver el mapa local, local. Y si estáis región, región. Y así ya os podéis teletransportar a sitios más alejados. ¡Y Meco! ¡Alexa! Comunica. Bueno, familia, hasta aquí. Pues empiezo a doler la cabeza, ya me he aburrido del bicho este. Guardamos partida. Y mañana un ratito más. Si Dios quiere. Cuidaos mucho, ser felices. Y gracias a todos y a todas por haber estado ahí un día más. Cortito, pero espero que lo hayáis pasado muy bien, juntitos. ¡Juntitos! ¿Lo pillas?